This is my world. You're just living in it. This is your perspective of your life. You have to understand you are your movie director. This is your movie. You have to see the world for what it is, because once you believe it and you see it in your mind, that's what can really happen in your life. It's like manifestation and believing it to yourself. All you should feed into yourself is positive things, positive belief system, positive thoughts, positive everything within your mind, and your outcome of life will start to become more positive. It's simple laws of nature. This is how the world works. If you are listening to drill music like I used to, well, I still listen to drill music, don't get it twisted, but I remember listening to like NBA Youngboy from the moment I wake up. Like, I'm talking about like drill shit right off the bat, waking up, just first thing in the morning, lighting up my blunt and listening to drill shit. I was rapping every word. The mindset that I had gotten from bro was the crash out mindset, just ready to fight. I was ready to just, the moment from off the jump, I'm listening to this shit in the shower, I get out, light my blunt, you know what I'm saying, I cook my food and listen to bro, I'm ready to crash out. That is what happens when you start to spit the words of the rap music out loud, and it starts to go into your subconscious mind. So this is what you start to feel. This is what you start to like truly believe, right? There's like one of my other favorite rappers, bro. I still listen to them. Don't get it twisted. But like, I'm talking about like, I don't only listen to music only in the gym. So it's like, I don't listen to music outside of that. So it's one of another favorite rapper. His name is Love Foe. Love Foe. If you want to search him up, he hard. He's tough. He's from Chicago. He's tough. His music hard. But that music right there, I would listen to it if I'm about to fight someone. Just 5 minutes before I'm about to fight someone, just to get some blood flow. Like, yo, he will do it for you, because he talking about the most crash out shit, fucking his bitch, talking about he gonna go beat him up, he gonna drink this drink, all types of shit, whatever it is, all negative shit. So once I really started listening to this music and falling in line with it, not saying I'm outside ready to fight everyone, but like, I'm ready. You see what I'm saying? But you start to fall in line with what you say and what you believe. I'm thinking all of these things. I'm talking it out loud, so I'm speaking it into existence. This is the power of our words. You have to be careful of what you say. I remember just not having good days. I remember just going to work, just all mad, angry, just having that type of emotions, because even music has frequencies. Once you follow a certain frequency, you're going to flow on that frequency, right? A perfect example is also like Christian music. You know what I'm saying? I was just at a festival just the other day for my church, and their music makes me feel a lot more better about myself because of the lyrics that I'm singing out loud in, the frequency that everyone's flowing at. Everyone's smiling, everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time. It's joy, it's love, it's peace. That's where you'll get it from other things. So this is your movie. Whatever you put into this body of a human is what it will be. I need you to understand this thoroughly. It's not about being egotistical or cocky or being a dickhead. It's what you think is what you will be. That's the main motto that I live by. I know I will be a millionaire. There's not even a question. There's no I believe I'll be a millionaire. I know I'm going to be a millionaire. It's not a question. So the law of nature is going to align me with that. What am I going to do to become a millionaire? I'm going to make plenty of YouTube videos. I'm going to do what I got to do to, like, on my side to get my money on other platforms and shit. I got goals to touch on YouTube. There's certain subscribers that I want to touch, you know what I'm saying, certain videos that I want to make, and just I have goals within it. So I'm going to fall in line with my goals. Like, I literally write them down every morning. So by doing this, I'm falling in line with the laws of nature. It's just that simple. So if I do this every day, I know I'm going to get lit, and I know I'm going to be able to monetize this to make $1 million. Let's say that. I know it's going to happen. I see the vision. It's just inevitable. It's going to happen. So this is your movie. This is your world. I'm just living in it. You can flip it. That's how you're supposed to think, because who else's world is this? Why would you allow someone else be the main character in your life? You're the main character. This is your life. So that equals this is your world. We're just living in it. I'm from Jersey. You can be from Texas. You can be from Cali. This is your world. I'm just living in it. I don't know that you exist. I don't know that Andrew Johnson or whoever the fuck you are exists. But this is your world. I'm just living in it. The same way that I think this is my world. You're just living in it. You have to be the main director of your movie, because who else would do it? Who else is going to allow this human body to do certain things that not a lot of people can do? or make a certain amount of money that is seen as blasphemous to a lot of people, like $1 million. If you tell, like how I told my family, if you tell your family, your friends, a lot of them won't believe in you because it's so outrageous, the thought of being a millionaire. But it's crazy because my mindset is not at 1 million, bitch. My mindset's at 50 million, 100 million. Like, the way that I believe and I think is way higher for a reason. There's a saying that shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll land amongst the stars. So if I shoot for 50 million, the minimum is like 1 million. Like, you see what I'm saying? So even if I shoot for the moon and my goal is to touch 50 million by a certain year, right? Say I touch 45 million. I missed my goal. I missed that 5 million. I had needed $5 million by 30 years old to be to have $50 million in my pocket. And that was like my goal or whatever. I missed my goal, but I landed amongst the stars. I'm still up $45 million. You see what I'm saying? So you have to have higher thoughts and a higher belief system than anyone else, because a lot of things, almost anything is possible. I can say anything is possible. You can be whatever the fuck you want to be. You have to, the biggest thing is you have to manipulate this. This is the mind. You know what I'm saying? I always thought higher of myself when I was a kid. So I always knew and had a vision that I will be a greater version of Patrick as I grow up. As these years keep going by, I know I'm only going to get more greater. I know this. It's not that I believe I'm going to get more greater. I know I'm going to be more greater because I'm going to do certain things and take the certain steps that no one takes to get to where I want to be. Meaning, I'm going to read within the next year probably like up to 50 more books. I love reading. I love to gain more knowledge than anyone and know more things than anyone. It's really fucking fun and interesting in this way. So I'm going to do and take the steps where I need to be to get to where I want to be. You see what I'm saying? I know this. This is my world. People are just living in this. You might see this as narcissistic, but how are you going to allow someone else be the main character in your movie? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you have to wear your heart on your sleeve and just be like a complete dickhead to people or whatever. No, I'm never saying that. I'm not going outside saying, yeah, this is my world. Fuck everybody. I'm the most narcissistic dude. I'm ready to fight or crash out upon it. No, I move how I want to move because higher thoughts is a higher person. Higher belief systems is a higher person. Lower thoughts equals a lower person. This is why I completely disagree with a lot of that blue pill shit. Like, it makes zero sense. Like, I remember hearing the shit and it just sounds like some virgin ass like little dick energy type videos where I'm hearing, oh man, you should just strive for like an average life. It doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? You know, we're all gonna die anyways. Like, yeah, we're gonna die anyways, but why suffer on this earth? Because if you suffered long enough where, you know what I'm saying, you getting kicked out of your house, like for me, I got kicked out of my house, evicted letters, shit like that, bro. All of that since I was younger, no mom, no dad, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot of shit, you know, being broke, being poor. I suffered enough. I want to put good use to this world. Like, I want to take care of this world. Like, I want to give homeless money. Like, I want to take care of people who work hard. Like, I would like one of my visions is that, like, you know, those people like who work hard, you know what I'm saying? They're just like those like ice cream people who serve like the Italian ice for $1. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they serve it for $1. Like, I'll just come one day, just give them $500 smooth. Like, take it. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of things that I want to bring to this world and take care of my family, of course, and everything. But that's Patrick. I see it. I know I will be doing that. It's not a question. You know what I'm saying? I'm not financially there to really get to, like, you know, be doing that, like, and be fucking free because I'm a slave right now. But sooner or later, I know I'll be doing that. I'll be helping the world because that's what I want to do. This is my vision. This is who I see myself as. This is why when I was a younger kid and I was less confident of myself, I did not look as good as I normally, like, as I do now. You know what I'm saying? I was a little boy. I was like self-centered, and I was like very insecure in myself because I had a lot of pimples on my face. And you know what I'm saying? I wasn't as big. I was skinnier, you know what I'm saying? And all the homies, we all had nicknames for each other, which is so toxic, but that actually helped me because they would call me Bones because I was so skinny. And I'll call him like Fat Ass, and this one had another name. His breath smelled like shit, so we called him certain. That's so funny because there was one where his breath was so hot in the morning every day. Like, we call him like, yo, you drink hella goat milk. Like, what the fuck? Like, first thing off the morning, you drink mad goat milk. Like, that's what your breath smell like. So as I was insecure and I had mad pimples all over my face and I didn't know who Patrick was. I didn't know him. At this age, you don't really know who you are. You're just following the crowd. Not following the crowd. I always knew who I was in a way of like what I like to do. There were certain sports that if all my homies went to go play a certain sport this day and I just wanted by myself to go play ball, I would go play ball. And a few of my friends will come with me and go play ball or go work out or do something that the whole group isn't doing. So I kind of knew I was a leader in a way once I break it down. But I was very insecure of myself and I didn't know, but I knew as I got older and as I put work into the gym, right? Like one day I seen this one guy, right? Like this guy was getting hella bitches in high school, right? It was like some Spanish dude like me. He had like a low cut like me at the time and everything like that. And I was like a freshman or sophomore. So I'm like 15 years old. And he cool and he laid back on the lunch table right here like this. He got like two of the baddest bitches in the school just cool and he just talking to them like, yeah, he really that dude. And they both was tweaking on him like throughout the whole school year because I had lunch with him. I would observe, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, really out here got the two of the baddest bitches like on him smooth. Like, you see what I'm saying? So how I like seen him was like, I could be like that. Like, I know I could be like that because I just need to put in some work. I need to get rid of this acne. I used to always be like, yo, once I get rid of this acne, it's over. And once I got rid of my acne, like, you know what I'm saying? I still got some, like, you know what I'm saying? But back then, when I got rid of my acne, like, for real, yo, I had got so much way more bitches, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because I felt that inner confidence of who I am. I was getting bitches still with pimples and shit, like, crazy. The thing is, you might not really see it, but, like, I had mad pimples everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see that, go to my shorts. You'll see, like, the, you know what I mean? I made some shorts on that shit, but you'll see my acne, and I completely transformed myself. I was not that person anymore. But how I became that person was I analyzed, bro, like, he was ripped up through the shirt. You know what I'm saying? He was cool, laid back. You know what I'm saying? I guess somewhat good looking. He looked like a Spanish bull like me, like a youngin' like me. So he was outside with the baddest bitches. I'm like, I'm going to be like that. It's just what's going to happen. So I was like, all right, how I'm going to do that? All right. One of the ways that I always thought that I was getting mad women was because I hit the, like, if you hit the gym, you have the ideal body, you'll get more women. That's was something that equaled, right? This is where I made myself my own main character in the movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you in the come up in the movies and you see the main character, like he like the lame ass dude, but then as he starts to grind and put in the time and the work on the grind, he really become the person that he wants to be. I always visioned it like that. So, excuse me. I knew that if I started to hit the gym long enough, I was going to get way more women. I was going to get way more respect. I know I would be bigger. I'll be more confident in myself. So I did just that. And I never quit. And I always was in and out of the gym day in and day out. While all the other homies would quit, I would never. And that's what I stood 10 toes on. Until this day, I would never quit the gym. You know what I mean? I met a dude at my old job who's like 73 years old. And he's still putting in work. And I seen me and him. I'm like, damn, when I'm an old head, I'm going to really be like him. Like, he really still working in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So I always seen that shit, and I had to have that vision of who I once was. Once I was that little kid who wasn't getting no girls, not doing nothing within his life, not really vibing out, not having nothing going on but just sports and shit, and playing video games and being a nerd. Inevitably, the next version of Patrick by 21 years old, I had the goal. If I was 15, I was like, yeah, by 21 years old, I'm going to be a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? And that happened because of the work and the vision that I had. I started to hit the gym for years on in. You know what I'm saying? I started to really take care of myself. I got rid of the acne. You know what I'm saying? I started to find my style of who I was. And I always knew my style. That was something easy. I already knew I wanted the drip. I just needed the money for the drip. You see what I'm saying? As I got older, I get my own bread. I could get my own things. You see what I'm saying? So I had to create this vision in my mind and follow that. Because this was like the main character in the movie. And when he was a lame with no hoes, no money, no nothing, then he slowly starts to become and transform himself. And slowly and surely throughout the movie, that's who he becomes. That's exactly what I thought, bro. And I saw that. I became that person that I wanted to be. You see what I'm saying? That was like mind altering and mind changing because it all started from my vision in my mind. If you can control your mind and your thoughts and think higher thoughts and better thoughts, you will become those thoughts and those actions. And the way that you vision yourself, you can see who you are as a person. It's crazy. When I was that kid, like 15 years old, I see myself as 21, just bigger. I always envisioned it. I seen it. And I got way bigger. You know what I'm saying? I look way better. You know what I'm saying? I was going to have certain things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I was going to grow my hair out this long. Let's say that. But I didn't, like, I knew I was him. Like, I always knew that. So then as the years went by, I really became him. The acne went away. I started getting more stronger. I started talking to way more girls, shit like that. Then I became bro. Like I became him, the person that I wanted to be. Like it's crazy. Like even right now, right? That vision will never go away. Like this is the thing. The vision, once you get started on your vision, you see like the future of who you want to be. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I know I will get there. Like this is my movie. I know sooner or later, after putting all this work, the work is going to start to flow freely and more and more and more, and I'm gonna get more of the reward system of what I'll get for making these videos and helping the world and people fucking with me for who I am and shit like that. That is something beautiful. But I can see the vision, bitch. I'm not a millionaire yet, but sooner or later it's going to happen. It's inevitable. That's it. It's going to happen. So that vision by Patrick of 25, he's going to be a millionaire. He's like, I see him way stronger, looking way better. You know what I'm saying? Just being Patrick. He's going to have the fucking vet. Like, I see it. Like, I already know it. Like, it's going to happen. If I don't die or go to jail, this is what will happen. Smooth, you are your own director in your own movie. This is your life. Stop letting them control you. Stop putting people over you within your own life because it's yours. Why would you allow other people and their judgment to hinder your life? Get away from them. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not praised at certain places, or if I'm not seen as valuable in certain places, I won't be there. I won't be within a certain group who do not value me for who I am, because there's another group of people that love me for who I am, so I'm going to gravitate towards them. Those are the people that I deserve to be with. This is your movie. This is your character. If you have lower thoughts in your life, that character that you slowly become throughout the years will be lower. But if you have higher expectations in your life, that is who you will align to and become. You see what I'm saying? I'm working in and day out. So that's where I will be at. The $1 million Patrick, where he coming through with the vet. He's going to have everything that he wants. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever I want, it's going to happen. I want to have the freedom just to buy at, like, right now, I just want to buy, like, 20 books straight off the bat off Amazon and not even think about the price. Stupid enough, but, like, that's what I just want to happen. And it will happen slowly but surely. Once I become a millionaire, bitch, I'm not going to care about how much I invest on my knowledge, because all I'm going to do is continuously grow. I'm going to keep reading these books. I'm going to keep, you know what I'm saying? I might even start to buy more. As I get older, I know I'll buy courses on how to maximize and get way more money. I know this. It's just going to happen because I love to learn. And this is what I see in my movie. That movie director of Patrick, sooner than later, he will be that. That's who he will be, because he thinks it and he visions it. And he actually works towards that vision. Once you work towards the vision, you will see how it starts to unfold. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. And I'm 21 years old, so by 25, I need to tighten up even more than I am right now. And that's the honest truth. To where I want to be, I need to tighten the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But never giving up on my goals, never quitting is what I know will get me there. So this is why I got to share these type of messages. You seen from this title that this is egotistical. This is narcissistic. Oh, you're a crazy motherfucker, whatever it is. I'll be that. You see what I'm saying? I don't see it as something bad. I'm not going out here saying, yeah, I'm the greatest fucking yada, yada, yada. I believe it. Like, if you ask me, will you be a millionaire? I'm be like, yeah, not even a question. Like, if you ask me that, it's not a question. However you feel that response answer, it is what it is, because, bitch, that's what I stand 10 toes on. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, change up my ideology. No, I'm not gonna be a millionaire. Maybe one day. No, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I will be a millionaire, bro. Like, not a question. You ask me, will you be a millionaire? Or a girl asked me that. Like, yeah, it's not a question. Like, not a question. Oh, where do you get all this confidence from? Because I believed in myself and I seen it, and I've been working for all of these years to get to who I want to be. So that's where the inner confidence and the inner game and who Patrick is comes from. It comes from within. It's not coming from this outer viewpoint of how I look. Honestly, sometimes I could give a fuck about how I look, and I'll still go get mad bitches. Like, I could come out with some bummy shit and still go get mad bitches, because it's not always how you look. It's who you are as the person with confidence. Where everywhere I go, like, people are complimenting me. Like, it's kind of crazy where, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say that to, like, brag or whatever, but, like, I envision that I will be a very handsome man that, like, would get a lot of women, and that just happens. Like, naturally, as I envisioned it and as I worked towards that goal where I took care of myself and everything, that shit happened. Like, and it happens every day. Like, that's all I wanted to say. Like, I could have stories on top of stories, but I'd rather not bore you with that. Like, I really want to just tell you, you are what you vision. You are the main character of your movie. This is your life. This is your movie. Stop letting people affect what you do in your life. Stop letting these bots tell you what to do. You do what your heart desires. That's the best philosophy that I ever came across as of right now. And that's what I live by. I live by the